Hey boys and girls, Mr. McCauley here. I'm at a computer meeting today, so I've made this movie to kind of show you what you need to do. Today's an exciting day because we have the opening ceremonies for the Sochi Olympics taking place today. In order to celebrate that, I'm going to have you do a number of drawings today in Google Docs. We're going to start off with drawing the rings of the Olympics, the Olympic rings. Now, the story is that each of the different colors of the Olympic rings represents all of the countries. Every country's flag can be seen in the colors of the rings, and they're kind of also interlocking. You can tell, though, that in order to draw these, you're going to have to draw the middle kind of transparent rather than white so that you see the overlaps. That's a bit of a challenge for you today. How are you going to do that? You go to your Google Drive, you go to Create, and you jump down to the very bottom where it says Drawing. You end up with this kind of blank drawing sheet, and you look at some of the tools that are here. The most important tool, though, really is where the shapes are, because that's what you're going to use today. We're going to go to Shapes. I'm looking for a circle. So there it is right there. Now, when you start drawing a circle, you can either draw an oval or a circle. We're really looking for a circle. To make sure that I actually get a circle, I'm going to hold down the Shift button. As I'm drawing, it'll only let me make circles. And you do that by pulling when you're pushing down on the Shift button on the keyboard. So let's say about that big's pretty good. Let's take a look. Well, for the Olympic rings, excuse me, the first ring does have to be blue. Let's check it out. I do have blue, but it's blue on the inside, and I don't want this inside. So I'm going to click on it and see what tools I can mess around with up here. Well, first of all, the fill, which is a color inside, I can go in there. Right now it's set to a blue, but remember, the fill of the circles really should be empty. So I'm going to say it should be transparent. So for the paint can, I'm going to go to transparent. Okay, that looks better. However, the ring has to be a blue color. So again, click on it. Under the pencil here is the color of the line. I'm going to pick a nice dark blue. Well, that's better. However, now it's very, very thin. To make it thicker, I'm going to go up here again. This guy gives me different types of lines. I don't want that. This gives me how thick the line is. So let's say I want about 16 point. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit bigger. Let's go to 24. There's my first ring. Now, I've already showed you enough. I'm going to have you draw all the rings. And when you're done, it should look something like this, with a title at the bottom. I used a text box there. If you're not sure of the colors of the rings, I did try to draw some of the rings and color them, and I put them up on the wall in the lab. You can look around and see I did about 5 or 6 of them. Okay, so that is job number 1. Now, when you're done that, make sure you give it a really good name. Olympic rings add your name, of course, and add your teacher's name. And make sure that you share it to me so that I'll be able to get to it. By now, because you've shared so often, when you touch my letter C, you'll see me and you'll be able to share that to me right away. And that's how you hand your work in today. But that's only one of the jobs I have for you today. After you're done, I'm going to let you pick some other design jobs. So here's a list, and again, I put this up in the lab as well. We've already done the Olympic rings. Here's about 9 other things that you can do. How about you design your own mascot using some of the shapes in there? What's your mascot going to look like? Or maybe you could design a flag for a country, or your own flag for your country. I hope your country's Canada. Or maybe a country you were born in, or a country you like. You could design your own medals of gold, silver, and bronze with some kind of design on them. You could do the outside of a new winter sports stadium. The stadiums they build for the Olympics are always so fancy. Or maybe you could design a ticket for one of the events that you like. or a hockey shirt for an Olympic team, go Canada. Or maybe a new bobsled, or anything else that you want to design for the Olympics. I'm expecting in this hour that you'll get at least 2 things done and sent to me. See if you can get more. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing all your designs. I want you to do a really great job for Miss Sharma today, and I wanted you to work hard and make me proud. And make sure and share your work to me so I can see what you've done. And hopefully, when I come back on Monday, my voice will sound normal again. Anyways, good luck. And don't forget to watch the opening ceremonies tonight on TV. Talk to you later. Bye bye.